So this is not going to get uncomfortable and personal. I'm trying to keep it like kind of lighthearted at the same time, but there are some questions that I think a lot of people, so a lot of the reason that I wanted to do the Q&A in the first place, so I think am I doing this one? One of these, it's one of these. I think I was gonna do this one. Yeah, so a lot of reasons, actually, I'm just gonna do the IRL because then you guys can see chatting, but okay, we're gonna do pickle soda, but yeah, no, so I'm trying to allow it to be a little bit more personal because I think a lot of people do have questions that maybe they weren't around for because a lot has happened in 5 years. And so a lot of people do tend to ask a lot of similar questions. And so I want to be able to address some of them to you guys. And on top of that, it's just kind of nice to talk about a little bit more about like, I guess things non-related to the games. I really love how much the chat really stays focused around the games while we're playing them. I can't believe I'm gonna try this. Do I need, oh, I don't think this is a screw off. Oh no. You guys are asking questions as we go. You gotta know it. Q&A. I swanny me, Bob. All right, let me pull up both of them. You guys are such troll biscuits. Let me start by saying you guys are such troll biscuits. The biggest. Odio, what's up? Welcome in. And also JBiz, thank you so much. Yeah, use the counter. Wait. I don't know how. I don't think I have a. I'm gonna have to go downstairs. I want a biscuit now. Oh, I feel like I smell it without smelling it. You know what I mean? I feel like I know. But do you feel any shame for the atrocities you committed to the Jawas? I feel no shame. Okay, I did no wrong. I did no wrong. I didn't do it. Does this count? Why can't we ask more? Oh my goodness. This is why. This is why. This is why we can't have nice things, you guys. All right. I'm going to pull up both of them. So we'll see. I told you guys that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of the questions. So thank you guys first and foremost for so many people submitting questions. I think there were like over 75 questions. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to do that. Where is this? Here we go. Ellie, were you still able to submit something? There's no way. There's no way you could submit something. I know I only started watching a few months ago, so I didn't know how to ask anything. In case I already known by the community. No, that's what the purpose of this was for too. Like I really wanted this to be where a lot of you guys that maybe are newer to the community had a question, wanted to ask about it. You know, some stuff might be personal. I do hope you guys feel like sometimes I try to share a lot of stories and a lot of what's going on in my life while still retaining a piece to myself as well. You know, I like the fit today. Liz, Yokai, thank you so much. I just mixed your names together. I know. Questions to like get to know you more or what's going on. It's just Q&A. It can be anything. Trust me. Some of them are to get me to know me better. Some of them are not. So it's just like a mixture, like a mixed bag of what people had kind of already asked. Suited Bravado, thank you so much for the kind words and for being here today. I see Big J, Hydrate with Math, Naveem, thank you so much for 7 months of continual support and a tier 3 as well. Where have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you nearly as much. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me just view in this in Sheets. All right, you guys. I'm gonna start. I just want to start off by saying how much of little troll biscuits you guys are. Let me try to break this open. We're gonna try the pickle soda, so anybody that's not wants to see the pickle, I gotta, oh, hold on. I gotta go grab this. Ernie, what does it say? What does it say? I know I can't open this. I gotta do a bottle opener and I don't want to pop it out. Did it say something? Oh no, I have it muted right now. I did see the message though. I saw it briefly. Ernie, thank you so much for the kind words. Like all memes aside, thank you so much. Oh, I know your question was a troll trivial. Oh, I know. I don't think I have. Yeah, I gotta go find a bottle opener. Who makes a soda a bottle open only? Who does that? Okay, let me go grab a can. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be disgusting. Obviously pickles. Oh, obviously the pickle soda makers do. But why? It's just soda. I feel like that's like a beer thing to not make it. And even most beers nowadays are starting to be like twist off. Or maybe that's just Oh, maybe that's just like, is it cold? No, it's not cold. That's another thing too. It is not cold. Benji. Howie. Guys. Benji, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs to the channel and community. I sent one nice
Happy
message a
5
year
years,
and you
Kasta.
muted.
I've only been around since January, but I always look forward to your streams. Here's to 5 more years.
Howie, thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, and I am so glad that you found this community as well. B-dubs with the 555 bits. Why is there another scam term, guys? Oh, no. Why do I do this? I always feel like I just torture myself. Except nobody asked me to do this. I just did this. Random question I just joined. How would you describe this community in one word? Oh, ho, ho. Do I want to be nice? I think the best word to use it would be, I honestly, like, I know like a meme about you guys being trolling, but it would be between saying wholesome or genuine. I feel like I would say genuine. I think that's kind of, I know that might be a weird way to describe like the community, but
Here is a small tip to celebrate 5 years, 5 for 5, although exchange rates might fail me lol.
Wait, is this playing catch-up? I'm so confused. Is this playing alerts from a long time ago? It is. Oh my gosh, it's playing alerts from such a long time ago. It's so behind. It is so behind. Okay, bear with it. It's gonna, I don't know how far it's gonna catch up. I might just have to mute them. Oh my gosh, okay. Dang, okay, I'm not gonna be, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to mute those guys because those are gonna be from such a long time ago. But I know, okay, hold on. Let's just let them play out. I know the sound's gonna be there though. The sound's gonna be there, but we're just going to let them play out so they catch up. Yeah, sorry guys. I forget that it does that. I don't know why it doesn't line up with the others. All right, let's try this pickle juice. London, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Outplayed Scotty with the 5 gifted subs. Outplayed with the 15 months of continual support. And wait. Keep calm and recline. Thank you so much for the $10 donation as well. One Winged, welcome back in. Lighthearted. Oh, I like lighthearted. Positive, sarcastic. Definitely sarcastic. Yeah, quality rated earlier, and then we had a lot of raids, and anybody who stuck around since then, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time here. Random Gato, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay. Ugh. Bear with it. Why? Why do people like it? Okay. That's like the weirdest taste ever. It tastes like, I know you never want to smell it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm Pickle Rick. It's good for you. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. First of all, it looks like a Nuka-Cola or something. What are these? 170 calories. Sodium. Oh my god. 43 carbs, 42 grams of sugar. Oh my gosh. It tastes like a sweet pickle, but not. It's carbonated sweet pickle. I'll give it one more try. I just want to know who's buying these for real. It tastes like a fizzy pickle, like a fizzy sweet pickle. That's pretty much it. Antheriza and Wevlin, guys, thank you for the follows. And Random Gato, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Wait, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub as well. That's a lot of sugar. Well, what's the average sugar for? I want to make sure I don't spill that. I want to make sure I don't spill this by somehow popping something. So let me move it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. It's really not. I was expecting it to be way more pickle juice, like way more pickle juicy, and it's not. It's really not. All right, let's get into these questions. The fizzy pickle is the new code word. Fizzy pickle instead of floppy pickle. I don't know. Can we ever change floppy pickle? We've had it be floppy pickle for forever. I don't know if we can do that. You know what I mean? Jargon, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging around. By the way, yes, tomorrow is Banjo-Kazooie, and then I'll be uploading the schedule. This next week's schedule is going to be kind of wild, kind of exciting. I have some cool stuff to share with you guys, so that will get posted tomorrow. And Sticky Side Down, thank you so much for 11 months of continual support. Sticky Side, thank you. Holy cow, it's playing catch up. Star Atlas, what the heck? It hasn't popped up with the alert, so it won't say your thing for a second, but thank you so much for the donation. Are you kidding me? That doesn't read as the greatest. It's catching up from the entire night. Thank you so much. Alfrey, welcome in. All right, so yeah, guys, the next portion, kind of like the last bit, I think we're over 12 hours now, but like I said, a lot of people have come more recently. I think a lot of people have there's actually a decent amount of people that have been here for over 4 years, and some people have even been here from the beginning. But I understand that there's some of y'all that really don't know a whole lot of what's kind of happened in the last year. If you did pop in, I would say in the last, oh my gosh, we're still that far back. We're so far back, it's never gonna catch up. Mads, thank you for the follow. Sir Nobody with the gifted sub to the channel and community. We're just gonna hope it slowly catches up. Ignore all of it, ignore all of it. But yeah, this was really meant to see if you guys had any questions that you guys wanted to like find out about. I know not everybody knows kind of, I think especially because of YouTube being something that I've done for the last year, it's easy to, I think for anybody who's come from the YouTube to not realize that I have been doing this for about 5 years. And so I'm not always getting super like vulnerable with you guys. And so I wanted to use today to kind of do that. Pineapple on pizza, yes. I like pineapple on pizza. I do. Chat'll sell all the dirt on Casta for $5 per juicy bit of gossip. Triv has seen, I mean, I think that as much as I don't act like ashamed of my early year streaming, I just was like it was different. I just was younger. And it's crazy to me that Trivial and some other people have stuck around since the very beginning, because I do feel like there's been a lot of growth, and hopefully for the better. So thank you for anybody who has been around for like almost the entire time, just real quick. But earlier streaming is always funny. It really is. So like when I look back on it, and there are some questions to this, we still have multiple other alerts, so just ignore those. Yeah, your first years of streaming, especially the younger you are when you start out, I think you're just like, it's like Bambi on ice. It's like anything you do. And also I think a lot of you guys can relate to this, and I don't have it figured out or anything, but that's what I can do. I can actually mute the desktop audio just for a little bit for the duration of those, so you don't see those anymore. Okay, never mind. We're still gonna hear them. I can't mute them. I'm trying. But no, when I first started out, I was so much younger, and I know that 6 years doesn't seem like that big of a deal, or even 5 years of changing and growing up, but a lot has changed in 5 years. So we're gonna mute Ernie's message again, always. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start with this. Yeah, but the first message is gonna start in 30 minutes. It's because I'm distracted by everything, and then I'm 2 White Claws deep, but okay. So I just want to start by pointing out how troll this chat is. Kevin, would you please stand up? What is your thumb workout routine? Just filling the obligatory troll question quota. Don't kill me. I already kind of flamed you for this earlier, but my workout is a trade secret. Nobody can have access to this. Sorry. Zeke asked, how do you organize your kitchen since you're not tall enough to reach the cabinets? I have a footstool or a foot ladder. Okay, every respectable person has a good ladder. You know what? I pulled the squatty potty from the bathroom to stand up on the, to reach the counters. Platform shoes, yes, platform shoes. I'm gonna try to mute this for you guys so y'all can hear it. Then I want to turn it up because I want to see Star's message. I know I missed that, so Stars, I'll try to turn it up by the time it gets over there. How tall is Maggie? That was multiple people asked how tall am I? What? Like multiple people asked how tall am I? How tall am I actually? 4'11". I gotta take this year out because just because you guys can't hear it, I can hear it. 4'11". Dude, the squatty potty could be multi-purpose. It could be. I have a stepladder. Yeah, I have a stepladder. First of all, if you do HGTV projects or you painted your house or something like a room or anything, you would have a stepladder. Every respectable person has a stepladder. Please, come on. I'm not actually 4'11". My real height is not... Okay, No, I'm really 5'7". I'm really 5'7". A lot of people say I look short on stream. I don't understand where you get that from. I guess because you guys are seeing like a top-down look. But no, I'm still like a decently tall person. Averagely tall. What are you doing up there, Kevin? Please. Already with the 300 bits. She wants to hear Star's message. I feel like that was a shot at me and I'm not happy. No, it's just so far back. It's so far back. Okay, of course I'm gonna be short next to Anna. Of course I'm gonna be short next to her. Okay. Andy said, who is your favorite country artist and why is it Garth Brooks? Like, what? I thought about this for a second when I saw this question. I don't even think Andy's here anymore, but Yes, Soup, I've heard this, but she's actually really short. I've heard this, yes. It's flip-flopped. I'm a toll. Yeah, you're closer to 5'10". I'm closer to 5'10". Then closer to what? I think Anna's 5'10", I want to say. I don't know. My favorite country artist goes back and forth all the time. I really like Randy Travis, though. I think when I'm thinking of like who I'm willing to listen to all the time, I've got to go with Randy Travis on that. You're the same height? Her and I are not the same height. No, there's no way. 5'7" is above average and should not have any issues reaching cabinets. Sus. I don't actually have problems reaching cabinets. I don't actually have problems reaching. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyways, lots of troll questions. I can't even begin. Like, I'm just mind blown at some of these. Like, when are we getting the bangs back? Never. We're never getting the bangs back. Long story short. Yeah. They say country music speaks to my heart. It's just too bad it has to go through my ears to get there. What is wrong? Randy Travis is an excellent choice. First of all, and I think it's really funny because when I was younger, I hated country. I despised it. And as I've gotten older, I really enjoy it. I don't know. It's like, yeah, sometimes you get the one. I'm not talking about the country music where it's like, oh, I am heartbroken, beer truck, corn on the cob. Like, no. Do you eat corn the long way? I don't even know what that means. What do you mean? Yeah. And what age did I start streaming? 21. Okay, but I have actual questions. Nothing's wrong with corn. I'm like, wait, what? Yo, don't diss corn like that? No. Okay. All right, I'm scrolling down. Okay. Oh, this was such a good one. I kind of talked about this. Okay, so Starving Dogs asked, what is a game or event that marked a turning point for you and how did it change your experience with games? I already kind of like talked about this earlier when we were organizing the games, but I think for some people who have been here for a while too, there's so many points in my stream, like in my time streaming and even outside of streaming, that it like changed. I think it changed my point of view of games. Like I always talk about Fable being the first one I loved, right? That made me fall in love with games. No. I'm getting to questions, Speedy. I pre-picked a bunch of the questions that I like think that I can get to in the amount of time, but yours are in there. There's some that are in there. Corn is the part of country music. Anyways, the biggest part with that one is just, I think what I talked about with BioShock, when I told you guys that like my first 2.5 years, 3 years of streaming, I gotta take this out for a second. I just wasn't emotionally open on stream. I don't think I even allowed myself to be like emotionally available to games, if that makes sense. And I think that kind of came through, and that's why I enjoyed doing a lot of Souls games, because I didn't feel like it had to invoke a lot of emotion other than rage. And so I felt very like, I guess, angsty in my early 20s, I suppose. Wallet, thanks for the follow, welcome in. And I love Rocker League as well. Delta with the stretch. My turning point was Witcher 3, and it's been downhill from there. That's the problem too, though, right? Is it's like a game or event that marked a turning point. I feel like every single game I try to get better at picking things up that hopefully, that I think and hope that devs would want us to see, you know? Atachi, have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging around as well. Thank you, thank you. And Legendary, have a good one. Except there's a rage. Except, wait, except rage. Yeah, the emotion of rage is because you played League. Maybe was that what it was? I was just molded in rage from League for so many years that's all I knew. You're a follower. No. That's actually a good point. I wonder if that had something to do with it. I also think that growing up, put so much of what I played into what my brothers were playing that I wasn't until Fable or until I started streaming that I realized I wanted to do other things. You know what I mean? Like that I realized, oh, I like these story-based games. I blame the bangs for angsty Casta. That probably would do it. Ever attend a TwitchCon? I'm attending TwitchCon Europe this year. Yeah, that's where my vacation is in July. I can't think of any other emotion League would invoke other than rage. I met some of my best friends through League, but it's not the same as it once was. I think actually, yeah, I don't think it's the same as it once was. Yes, I was a League player. Yes, I was. You guys, you're supposed to submit the questions. I can't be answering questions in chat and on this. I gotta take back control. What's the best game to go watch for young you and see a different Maggie chat? Oh man, that's like every single game. I feel like every game is a little bit different. I mean, I think if you just go back to the furthest game in the archive, probably you'll see it in a heartbeat. Yes, Wookie, I'm super excited. You're going to Japan in March. That'd be amazing. Okay, stop reading chat. You're right. Okay. I gotta get through these. All right. Summary of how I got Ginger. And do you have any pictures of Ginger when she was small? I've asked my parents for pictures of Ginger when she's small. They actually said that they have some of when we first got her. So that's in the works. But if you guys don't know the story of how I got Ginger, she's 17. She's about to be 17. I've had her since she was a kitten. And I just got her at a local pet store, like kind of like a PetSmart or something like that. And so we went in. I don't think I've told the full story before. You guys all know that her name is Chong. You guys all know her name is Chong. When I first adopted her, that was her like adopted name. And that's where I tried to come up with Nutmeg. I tried to say Nutmeg, and my mom stopped me from that catastrophe because I would have been being like, oh, hey, little nut. Like, come on. Like it would have been a mess. Okay, trying to shorten that name. But it was actually awesome. I remember specifically my mom, we had another cat at the time. We had a Russian blue. And my mom was like, okay, if you clean the litter box for, I think I must have been, 10 at the time? Less than 10? No, yeah, 10 at the time. And I don't know if any of y'all's parents did this. My mom was like, okay, if you do the litter box for like a whole year, every single day, you can get your own kitten. So I worked hard for Ginger. I worked hard. I cleaned that litter box for a year straight and got Ginger, but I will try to find you guys some small Ginger pictures. Don't give me that look. All right, what's your favorite place? What's your favorite place you've traveled to? Dayan asked, what's your favorite place you've traveled to? Also, Mr. Pooch asked that last question. Yeah, right? Like, well, you'd have to shorten it. You know what I mean? You always shorten like pet names. So it'd be like, like with Ginger, I'm always like, Gingy, come here. You know what I mean? Small Casta pics. I've posted like 1 or 2 small Casta pics, but I suppose, dude, my mom used to have me in like, oh no. The questions were in the Discord earlier this week. Yeah, so they were something that you could have written into in advance, and they were also available during the last stream. Fat ass wallet, you came from YouTube. Thank you so much for taking the time to come from YouTube and for being here. And I hope you enjoy this. This is a bit of a mess. We're doing a 12-hour stream right now. I'm running on fumes right now, but I really wanna like do the Q&A with you guys. It's cool to have animals. Yeah, she stopped cleaning the litter box right after. Oh, 100%. 100%. Are you kidding me? Gingy, short for Ginger. Or Ginger's nickname is also Mickey, because when I was younger, I used to like sing, hey, Mickey, you're so fun. I used to always sing that to her. And so then it became her nickname, I guess. Kitchen Sink, thank you so much and have a great rest of your week. Thank you for tuning in. I know in the last 9 months it's been best. I know I made the last 9 months of your life the best time. Of course. Kitchen, have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging around. I want a dog, but it was overruled by 2 sisters that wanted cats. Man, we had a little bit of both. I grew up with 2 cats and a dog. I did. I was legit thinking of your streams yesterday. What's your schedule? Yeah, Michael. I'm all the way back at Natty's. I'm all the way back. Maybe by the time I'm done with the Q&A, we'll catch up. Being the majority of a cat owner for 17 years plus. Yeah, it goes to say a lot about how caring and responsible someone is. I think that that's something really important, that when you're a kid, right, your parents want to make you happy by like helping you get a cat, right? Or an animal. The reality is, like, I don't even think my parents kind of got it into my brain that I was going to have to take care of her. I was going to have to take her with me everywhere I traveled, like everywhere I went. And now, like, that's something I have to think about too, is like, if I want to travel, I have to have somebody to watch her. And so when you're a kid, like, you don't think about that. And you also don't realize how long pets live. I wanted a dog, but I got 2 sisters. 80s Mike, what's up? Welcome in. Benji, thanks for the hydrate. Christoph with the follow. I do want chickens. We've talked about pets before with you guys. I really want chickens, but I do eventually want a dog. I think Ginger's just at a point where she needs to be a solo cat for the rest of her life. May it be long. I'm not going to talk about her expiration date, but may it be long. Even after that game. Wanting another cat? Are you talking about after Floppa? Oh, after a dog. No, I do love dogs. I do love dogs. I just haven't, like, I like how independent cats are to a certain extent, minus having to clean up after their, fecal matter. But I mean, that's, you know what I mean? You have a pet duck? A pet duck? What? My cat lived until they were 21. Yeah, I think Ginger has plenty. Like, Ginger's got lots of years. We meme about it, but she's got lots of years. Frogman, we tried the soda. It was weirdly sweet. Really weirdly sweet. Yeah. No one expects how long pets live. Tortoise. Yeah, if people get tortoises or birds, they live for so long. Yes, J-Watt. Bird is literally a family pet. Like, a parrot would be a family pet, though, because it would go, like, kid to kid. All right, next question. Yeah, I got to make sure I tailor these back. Yeah. How do you keep your little murderous Michael Myers side usually so well concealed? I feel like I don't. I feel like there's a lot of sus things I say, but that's a trade secret as well. I can't explain. I can't give that one away, I just can't. I feel like there's times where you guys see it kind of come out every once in a while when I talk about gouging somebody's eyes out. Like, it's just in game, of course, in game, but ask that to the Jawas. Exactly. Scoso, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the channel and community. Insane and crazy, guys, thank you for the follows. Oh, 100% sus. 100% sus. Yeah, I wouldn't trust me if I met me. If she gave that away, the cops would finally have evidence against her. I can't solidify my coffin, okay? I can't be the one to put the final nail. The crackhead energy comes through sometimes. Yeah, but also at the same time, I want there's always going to be a little bit of a filter, right? Or there's always like an elevated sense of me talking more out loud when I'm streaming versus when I'm recording for YouTube. And you probably see that come across on different sides of those. But the older I get, I just am unashamed and just myself. I don't know. It continues to get easier to be yourself the older you get. And I think that's something that people talk about all the time and you don't really get it until you start feeling it. Yeah, the alerts are still going. It's still going to be a second. We're going to pull it out of the sky. Also, I think too, like, streaming, it just brings out this goofy side of me because I think that I needed to laugh when I started streaming. I really was not having it was not the best of times. And I think that laughter is so important in our lives. Like, so important. The alerts. Oh my gosh. It will finally catch up at one point. I'm turning 27, so I feel that too. And it's not like you like instantly have wisdom, right? Like every single day, I feel like you're learning new things or whatever it is. Like you feel like you're growing a little bit. But for the most part, every year feels a little bit less pressured, if that makes sense. I feel like less pressure every year. Oh, Chris, that's a question. Somebody's already asked that question. That's going to be the last question I answer, actually, Chris. That's my last question. I think it's so important to laugh. And that's what this does for me. And I hope it does it for you guys as well. Even if it's at even if it's at me looking stupid or me being goofy, if it makes you guys laugh, then it's worth it. Like, I can laugh at myself when I'm being goofy, you know? Like, I just is. All right. I'm kind of scrolling through some of these. What's your favorite place you've traveled to? Wait, why are some of these the same? Hold on. Oh, that one I copied over. All right, hold on. I'm going to skip that one. Yeah. What's your favorite place you've traveled to? Everywhere I've been. I know that's a cop out. I just don't like picking one of what I love. You know, like every single place has offered a unique and different experience that I've gotten to travel to. And then every single time has been like such a nice moment with like friends or family. Earth in general. Being able to laugh at yourself is a great quality. It means that you don't take yourself too serious. And I'm so tired of taking myself so serious. I used to all the time. And I did myself in with how much I thought about it. So Chris, yes, I'm definitely going to answer that at the very end. It does. I love this place. Exo Heart. I'm so glad. I'm turning 21. I'm starting to feel more like myself. And it's just like, I think it gets better every single year. I feel like it gets better. Why so serious? Any country that has Taco Bell, that's a fair point. Any country that has fast food. I told you guys earlier, I have to look up where the closest Taco Bell is. Andy, I just said your question out loud. I did. What are your earliest memories of gaming? Okay, so I used to tell you guys that. So the first game I think I played was Ocarina of Time, but I don't think that's actually, so it is true. But actually, my earliest memory of gaming was the game I told you guys about, Riddle of the Sphinx. And they just did, I really want to play it with you guys. Or I might just play it for YouTube because it's kind of like an Indiana Jones-esque game where you're solving a lost treasure puzzle thing. I don't have my headphones in. I get phantom headphone energy. But I remember like being so young, I was like sitting on my dad's lap and he would like play the computer game and it was super slow, but it was so much fun. It was a good game. You've played that, Moon? They just recently did that. You can? What's your least favorite place that you've traveled to? Oh man. No added questions. Okay. I don't think I've disliked anywhere I've really traveled to be honest. I think I've just I don't know about that. Whether it's laughing, learning, loving, or more, all can help with a healthy lifestyle. Yes, McVender, you're still here. Robin Williams was my go-to person. Yes, his comedy would always make me laugh. Yes. And laughter is so important. I think comedy is, I think that's why, like, oh, actually, one of the questions, I can actually kill two birds with one stone. One of the questions that I think Speedy asked this was, what is my celebrity crush? 110% Ryan Reynolds. It's the funny people. I love comedy. If you can make me laugh, that is such a precious thing. So definitely going to be Ryan Reynolds with that one. Gotta give it to Ryan Reynolds. That is still going on. How many more is it going on? Steel and Calm, guys, thanks for the follows and welcome in. Did you say Wisconsin? Ocarina of Time was amazing, and we do need to go back and play that again because it's been a long time. I presume the travel is so you can kill more often. I cannot confirm nor deny that. I'm not going to say anything incriminating. Are you playing Tears, Casta? Am I playing Tears? You're talking about the next Ocarina? I don't think I'm going to play it for a very long time because I haven't done Breath of the Wild, and I really like to do Breath of the Wild first. Yeah. That's how I stay sane. You got to laugh and be able to joke around. Yes. And just not take life too serious. I know it sounds like an oversimplification. I feel like I overthink all the time, but when I break something down, and a lot of these questions I'm going to answer to you guys, y'all are getting like the most simplified answer that I can think of because I feel like that's just the best version of it. I could sit and talk and digest and like really break down all these questions and do myself in by thinking so much about them, but I just want to give you guys like the most simplified answer. Yes, Breath of the Wild would be awesome. We were thinking about it for next year. Okay, the Tears of Casta. No, I can't. I don't even think I'm well hydrated enough after 12 hours. Plus, I think my eyes are fried from looking at the screen for 12 hours, so I don't think I can cry if I wanted to. Oh, Henry Cavill. Yeah, that's true. Henry Cavill's actually up there as well, but I haven't really seen Henry Cavill. Oh, except he was really good in Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was good in Man from U.N.C.L.E., which was kind of funny. Yeah, Zach, we're at the end of it. I'm doing a Q&A and then we're gonna be out. Big J, thank you for the hydrate as well. And Illuminato, thank you for the follow. All right. I love this question. If there were 4 castas living together, would you guys get along? If not, what problems would arise? The problem that would arise is only one would survive. Like, and it would be me in a bloodstained sweater. Okay, let's not get this mixed up. There's nobody else making it. If I was in a house with the others, it would be only me left. No. Absolutely not. I started working recently for a company. Yes. Wait. Are you talking about the one FF? Are you talking about the Mint? I think Ryan Reynolds is part of Mint or whatever. Absolutely. All right. In Detroit Become Human, the android Chloe always greets players at the start of the game. Can you do an impression of her? Speedy, no, I can't just pull a Chloe out of the middle of nowhere. I can't just I already did it in one of the episodes. I can't just turn into like android. I don't Do you believe in the 5-second rule for food dropped on the floor? Oh my gosh, I hate this question because you guys are gonna judge me. So it depends on the floor. Can we all agree it depends on the floor? Like if food drops in your own home, look, it's Ginger or me, and I'm not gonna let her get the scraps, okay? It's her or I. If it's dropping on the floor of like a Chuck E. Cheese that I just saw a kid honestly just shit his pants, I'm not gonna be eating off of the 5 seconds. I'm not doing a 5-second rule for that. But you know what I mean? Like, it depends on where it is. And also how valuable is the food. If we're talking about something that I can't replace in that moment, then I'm probably gonna pick it back up. Like straight up. Doe, thank you so much for the follow as well. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, okay. I'm obsessed with mint chocolate chip ice cream, but specifically it has to be Baskin Robbins mint chocolate chip ice cream because Baskin Robbins like crushes up the chocolate. So it's like mixed in between the mint. So it's like the perfect ratio. I don't know. I'm obsessed with Baskin Robbins ice cream. I love their ice cream. The mint chocolate chip, perfect. Because I'm not a big chocolate person, but I love just a hint of it, you know, just a little bit. All right. I answered that one. Favorite Michael Myers movie from JJ. Oh man. What do you mean extra doubt? So Cal Sloth, thank you for the follow. Welcome in as well. Holy cow, it is still catching up. Favorite Michael Myers movie. Oh my gosh, I actually really like H2O. I don't know why. I know I have really bad taste in things. I really like HBO. I love, not HBO or Max now. I really like H2O. I know that's like an unpopular opinion, but it was pretty funny. It was actually pretty good. Other than that, probably the original. I feel like you can't go wrong with the original Michael Myers. It's classic. It's, you know, it doesn't go out of style. Can we take it out of emote only mode, by the way? Okay. Do you like scented candles? If yes, what's your favorite scented candle? So you guys know how much I shamelessly plug Jess's candle company, but she makes one that's anything like basically the smell of trees. I love my house to smell like pine that smells like Christmas and the holidays because it just feels happy. So I always do like a pine scent. Yeah, that's just my favorite. I was talking about Mint Mobile. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember he did that one. Floors matter. It does. Balsam. Yeah, it's pretty much balsam. Yeah, I like the smell of trees and a fresh cut. The fresh cut wood. You know, I've recently found out that you can get a candle that's scented like a tire, I guess. Like the smell of burning tire. What? I love the old car pine. You're talking about the one with the little tree. H2O is one of the best ones. I stick by the two that I said. I do. Ryan Reynolds or Blake Lively? Why you gotta make me choose like that? Why? Oh my gosh. Blake Lively. Oh man. Some of you guys asked really hard ones. Like Darkstar asked, what is your happiest memory? And what would your perfect day be? I don't know if I can answer what my happiest memory is. I don't think I can answer what my happiest memory is, but I know for a fact that my perfect day would be waking up, going to Taco Bell. No, just something that ended with watching a sunset. I really just love being outside now and getting to experience sunsets. And I feel like I actually don't get to do it I don't get to do it too often, because a lot of times I do stream around the time that sun sets. So it depends on the day. But I think like a perfect day is staying indoors. I'd love to do just like a game day inside, get some Taco Bell, and then end by getting to watch the sunset on my wraparound porch with Ginger on my lap on my swing. Like, I just really want a porch swing. I know I've got like granny dreams. I do, but it's just I feel like that's all you need. Maybe a little White Claw on the side. Favorite Taco Bell sauce, mild. You guys. They go to Friends Bakery a bunch. They go to your Friends Bakery a bunch. Place makes great donuts. Oh my goodness. I'm looking for a good donut place, Kelly. Nothing beats a good porch swing. Yes, hands down. Exactly. So yeah, I wish I could tell you my happiest memory. I think I have so many. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I actually am okay that I can't like pinpoint my happiest memory to one moment. You know what I mean? Simple's so good. Yeah, I just really, I don't know. I feel like you don't need a whole lot. You know, just some good games, good views, everything. Good food. Good food is really important too. Jason X, Herb. Yes, Jason X. Yes. I know. We're coming in at 12 hours, 13 hours. Okay, how do you pick the games you play? Horse Girl asked, how do you pick the games you play? I think I'm pretty transparent about this with you guys, but it is just wherever the wind blows. Like, I think a little bit, I will say, like, you guys do definitely factor into it. So whenever I see you guys talk about like you'll suggest a game, right? So take Star Wars for example. I was like, hey guys, I know I want to play this and I know this is the next game I want to play. I have this time in between, and you guys were like, ooh, do Force Unleashed, do Academy. So you guys do actually heavily influence the games that I play. I think for YouTube, same thing. I always want to listen to what you guys play, but for the most part, I definitely start by what I'm most interested in, and then I like to see where y'all's heads at as well. No, it's been 13 hours, Moon. It's actually been 13 hours. Those 3 castas. Why is it still going? JBiz. Okay, wait, I think we're finally catching up though. Also, One and Vup and Krusty. Guys, thanks for the follows. Welcome in. Specialty item. Nacho fries. That is a question on here, Kylie. Yeah. I know I've been streaming for 13 hours. Okay, so I answered that one. Did you play any sports or have any other after school activities? Did you start wait. Do you still play any of them now when you're not busy dying to fall damage on stream? B-dubs, are you still here? The nacho fries are so good. I'm gonna sleep like a rock. Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby. But I am hungry now. And I kind of wish I had eaten more of the Taco Bell earlier. But I wasn't hungry in the moment. I know, how rude. So actually I played a lot of, I did lacrosse. I played lacrosse. I did soccer growing up, and then I did the Scottish Highland dance. So I did a lot of different things growing up. I don't really do any of them anymore. This sounds crazy. I want to be outside more, and I want to do, like, you guys don't say softball. I wanted to do it. But I really would like to do some more things that get me outside of the house, because I do think that was something that when I transitioned to doing this full time, I really neglected that part of it, I think. Not Irish dance, Scottish Highland dance. Different. Very different. Whoever just bought them. Wait, is that alert delayed? I think maybe that alert's delayed. I feel like that alert's delayed. We're going to let this kind of go back so we have some Wi-Fi. Yeah. Yeah, Father, I think so. I mean, hiking is a little bit further away from me than I would like it to be. I think I'd really ultimately like to be in the mountains. Like, if you asked mountains or beach, I'd say mountains in a heartbeat. Mountains and a good stream, I'll be happy. My message was muted twice. Ernie, no. Ernie, I'm just trying to see where it is. I don't even know where it is at this point. Half the YouTube videos I watch are how to build cabins, hike, food preservation. Yes, yeah. No, it's really cool. I don't know. I don't think, I feel like people were probably pretty happy back in the day. And I think that a lot of stuff, there's just more stuff to keep you entertained now if you allow it to. So I say that knowing damn well that, like, I fully understand that I do this because of all the advancements in technology and everything that we have now. But I still like to, when I'm not streaming and things like that, like that's why you'll see, like, I'm not a big social media person. And I know that there's a lot of content creators that are, but I have to create boundaries for myself. Like when somebody's question was, how do I stay so enthusiastic and just positive on stream? And I think that's because I've developed really good boundaries that help preserve my energy off stream and help kind of fill my cup so that when I'm on here, I can be like effortlessly me. I feel like I love the mountains. I really would love to live somewhere in the mountains. I
Looks
would.
like you have built a great community.
Wait, who was? Oh, we finally caught up. Star Atlas, was that your message? I think we've almost finally caught up. And London, whose message was that? London, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Yes, I think the message is finally caught up. I think so. And also Slick Rick, welcome in. I think it's toxic if you allow it to be, for sure. Somebody asked that question. I don't play any musical instruments, but I do have the piano. And I think you guys kind of motivated me. I think what I'm going to do to also get me out of the house. And I know a lot of you guys said like you can be self-taught, but there it is. There's Star Atlas's message. Now it's caught up. I really want to go and work with somebody. So I want to kind of have a piano instructor because I think I am better.
Party face, party face, party face.
Atlas, thank you so much. Thank you.
Cheers. Heart.
Yeah, so I really would like to dive into the piano more. I want to be able to do at least one musical instrument in the next couple years and stop just talking about it. All right, Real KV asked, are you going to vlog TwitchCon? Guys, no, I'm not. I talked about this a little bit early in the stream. I really want to try to be there and enjoy it in the moment, but I do intend to take little clips here and there so that I can kind of give you guys like a little bit of a highlight. I love making, if you guys have seen the videos on Twitch, or on Instagram, I really like making those short, small tidbits to kind of show you guys about my trips without making it consume and become my entire trip. So that's where my heart's at with that. The piano is amazing. It's definitely one of my favorite instruments. It was something that my dad started to teach me when I was younger, and then I knew a decent amount of it, and then I just neglected like nurturing it, and so after a certain amount of time I just kind of lost a lot of what I knew. Yeah, the reels. Yeah, like the small little reels. I love those. They're so much fun because you guys know like I have an editor for YouTube, so the reels are like a way for me to kind of have a creative editing outlet, even though I'm not really good at it. But where's the best place you've been? Somebody already asked that, Kylie. I can't pinpoint one specific spot that's the best place. Yeah. That's exactly what happened to me with the piano too. There's a lot of things that you have to continuously nurture, and it's really easy when life gets busy to cut those certain things out of your life or neglect them, and then it falls to the wayside, and the next thing you know, you forget how to play. Life's all about like creating those priorities, but I think so quickly, I know when I first transitioned to doing this full time, I really neglected a lot of the other pillars in my life, and I just put this up on a pedestal, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I gotta just like go all the way. Blue, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. We're caught up. Wait, we're caught up. Yes, we're caught up. Yes. An editor for YouTube. No. I've had an editor for YouTube for a while now. Yeah. No, an actual person. Yeah. Yes. Venice is really nice. I have been to Italy. Okay. So there are some heavy hitting stream questions. So I know like we've been kind of memey here and there, but there's a few more that I kind of want to get over with, and then the ones that are more about, I think, streaming and stuff like that, I know I'm gonna get emotional, so I want to save those for last. Blue, thank you so much. I think it should be like riding a bicycle, playing piano. I mean, you should be able to pick it up again. I have not been able to pick it up easy, like, and I wasn't too far in my training too, so that was probably a little bit of it as well. But and 50 months. Yes, absolutely loving the FF7 playthrough and 50 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for 50 months of continual support and just believing in me and for so long. You did pick the most sus person to edit for? What did you? Wait, I did pick the most sus person to do your YouTube. Fair enough. I do agree with this. I do agree. I do. I would say I was a pretty big tomboy because I grew up with 2 older brothers, so it wasn't until I got a lot older that I made more. No, I always had female best friends growing up too. I just think that I wanted so badly to fit in with my siblings. Like growing up with the age gap that I had too, I always just wanted to do what they were doing. I was always trying to keep up with them. Already, how many times have you played this tonight? Dude. Andres, thank you so much for 3 months of continual support. I'm so happy to continue supporting such a wonderful streamer. I'm a bit drunk right now, Beehaw. But I enjoy your stream so much. Andres, thank you so much for the kind words. Be safe. Safety's cool. Oh no, I'm turning to the mob. Safety's cool. Be safe. What do you mean no sound? What do you mean no sound? I can't hear anything like that. How many times do you get distracted in the stream? A million times, including that question. Pi asked, what is it about overalls that make you like them so much? They're comfy. And they also just, I think it's like a piece that I get to wear knowing one day I think one day I actually will have a farm. I hope one day I have a farm. So I'm like trying to maybe manifest it by wearing overalls all the time, but they actually are so damn comfortable if you've ever been in them. Yeah. You're the youngest in your family too. It's the baby. Craven, what's up? Welcome in. I like being the baby though. It's fine. The pockets, also the front pocket, it's just everything. The only annoying part is, you know, you have to like undo it to go to the bathroom, but I would say it's amazing. It's actually a boon if you're a Twitch streamer. Well, a lot of people, yeah, I guess, I don't know if it's kind of become a signature look. I think for me, like we wear overalls like twice a week, but that could be just my laziness coming through. Cause I don't know. I like clothes, but I'm not like the biggest fashion girly, I suppose. I do like it, but a lot of times you'll see me. I mean, like to put this into perspective, Bert, I'm gonna put you on blast. Bert messaged me a long time ago and was like, hey, you need to stop wearing the same black shirt every single like recording. And I was like, no, is it that bad? And he was like, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna put you on blast a little bit. But so I try to mix it up a little bit. I do. Danny asked, when did you get out of the military? I did 6 years. I got out in 2021. Wait, what year is it? 2023? Yeah, I got out in 2022, I think. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I needed to add a little bit of color to my wardrobe. That is fair. I used to just wear black. I did. What is the biggest lesson you've learned since since the beginning to stream? Oh my gosh, just be yourself. Like, just be yourself. I know that's such an oversimplification, but it's that easy. I think that I look back, and the reason that I don't think it's shame around how I was the first couple years because I was figuring myself out, but I wish I had just been more comfortable in my own skin earlier on and wasn't afraid to just be myself. Chat is not always right. Absolutely not. Absolutely. You will never control your own stream. You have no control here. Chat owns it. Yeah. Be genuine and just yourself, because people can tell. It's the same way as like, as soon as I know I'm not enjoying a game, I'm gonna put it down because you guys are gonna see that. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna see it. And also like your word is everything. Like your word is everything. And you know, it's just one of those things that I hope you guys like respect me in that regard, and I hope that comes through with decisions I make and how I operate the stream and stuff like that. So what made you decide to join? I've talked about it a little bit. That was actually one of the questions. I didn't have it in here, but there's really just a mixed bag of reasons. But ultimately why I decided to join was, once again, I wanted to be like my siblings, and my siblings both joined the military. So here I was, baby Maggie, like, I want to do what my brothers do, because they were my heroes growing up. They were just my best friends. So I followed what they did in almost every regard until I was like in my 20s. I know that sounds probably toxic, but I love my family so much, and I look up to them so much. If Ryan can accept Halo in 5 years, then we can too. Exactly. Life is too short to spend. Wait. Life is too short to spend time doing things you don't enjoy. It goes for games as well. Yeah, no, and it's, the thing is I hope you understand, and this is what I always am fearful of, because I do have a hard time. I know it can really easily feel like I just enjoy every single game I play, but it really is that simple. I just like the escapism of games. I like everything. They're just fun. I try to look at a game as just what it is. It's just fun. I don't want to play something that's going to stress me out. So if I'm tearing it apart enough for something like Quarry, if I could go back, I would have stopped mid-anniversary stream and been like, I'm not enjoying this, guys. Let's pivot. Let's go. But that comes with time too. I don't think that's something that you feel right away when you first start streaming. I own 5 blue shirts, 5 bootcut jeans, the same full zip navy blue hoodie, and 5 sets of jet black socks. And the Jawas did not deserve that. Okay. I love how much you built that up to drop it with the Jawas. I swear. Michelangelo, yeah, tomorrow's Father's Day. Okay. So if you, oh, this kind of goes with Coop's question. So if you had to go back to day 1 of starting out streaming as a content creator with the knowledge you have now today, what would you do differently? If you wouldn't change a thing, then alternatively, what's a piece of advice you don't hear often enough to small creators trying to start out and grow? So many things. Oh my, so many things. So I think that there's things I would have been done differently. Like I told you guys, like I definitely, like if I look back, I wish I had been myself more at the beginning, but then I wouldn't be where I am right now. So I do not regret anything that I've done. I don't want to even live with the regrets. But the best piece of advice is not just be yourself. I think that what doesn't get taught enough too is try not to get discouraged by people saying it's so oversaturated. I can't express enough that there is only one you, and you really do have something unique to bring, because your playthrough is going to be different from somebody else, whether it's your choices, whether it's like be yourself, or whether it's your choices, whatever you do, like if this is what you want to do, even as a hobby, even if you want to do it as a full-time thing, just try not to get discouraged because you might not be seeing the results, the immediate gratification that you hope for. Like, I know you guys are coming in right now where you're seeing me at in this moment. This has not been the case. This has been a buildup of 5 years. Like it was not a quick like thing. There has been a lot of growth in the last year, but it has never just been a quick thing. And so don't get discouraged. And my other piece is don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison is like the just absolute killer of joy. And you'll tear yourself apart if you compare your story to somebody else's, because your stream path will be totally different than anybody else's. And understand that you can look at somebody, like if somebody were to start streaming today and they'd compare themselves to me, I've been doing this for 5 years. Your day 1 is somebody else's like 565 days, you know? So just try not to compare. I don't think enough people say that. Like, I don't think people say that to each other enough. Your boy, Hassan, Mac, I see Bach, guys, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. I mean, those are like the 2 biggest things for me outside of the be yourself. Yes. I met you a while ago, but I can't imagine being without watching you. Happy 5 years and always the best. Raphael, thank you so much for popping in and making this day special. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But sometimes I don't, and I always compare myself to others. Comparison, I've done it for years. I did it for a lot of years beginning streaming. And it really will rob you of a lot of the joy that you feel. And I'm not like, I hope it doesn't come around. I'm not just saying like, be happy, be yourself and everything will be okay. But there is a lot outside of your control in this, but you can control your own emotions and how they make you feel to a certain extent. So I always compare myself with people from different stages, even outside of like this career, because obviously this career is a little bit different than a lot of my other past. But like for the record, when I was in my contracting job before this, a lot of my coworkers were like 10 to 20 years my senior. And I felt that. Not only did I feel imposter syndrome, but I felt a constant comparison. And I was comparing myself to what they had 20 years later. It was ridiculous. In 20 years from that time, I probably could have had the same things they were talking about, but you just get caught up in the moment. And then it also leads you to being unsatisfied in the moment as well. Cheeto, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. All right, we're going up. I'm going to do a few more because we're kind of coming in at a little bit longer, but happy 5 years for sure. Very down to earth Viking. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you're enjoying the channel and community. Would you say your last year of growth was influenced by YouTube? I think YouTube has helped significantly. Yeah, YouTube has definitely helped. I think too that, I think a lot of people tell you to do every single app under the sun. And I really like, that might work for some people. I personally don't have the bandwidth for that because I really have to I need to put into my personal life. I need to put into like my other pillars. And so I try to like concentrate on maybe 3 things. So YouTube became one of them. I'm still not super concentrated on like Instagram, but I try to focus on those the threes. Why do you hate my lols? Because that's all you've said the entire 5 years. The entire 5 years. Jaguar, yes. Swags, I can't believe it's been over a year since it's been a fun ride. Can't wait for a happy 5 more years. I will have such a joyous life if I get to do this for 5 more years. Like, I really hope so. I do not have a TikTok. I don't. I don't. As of right now, I can't really see myself doing that. It's just, like I said, I like the concentrated effort. Even if that's the direction everything's going in, I still like creating long form content. I know everything's moving to short form content. I don't even like to consume it, let alone, like, I like creating the occasional reels, but personally, I don't like to consume it all too much. So I feel like I'm not a big fan of like creating it either. I'm gonna be your 100th follower on TikTok for sure. Herb, I have not. I don't feel like that, but I appreciate it. All right, let me see what's next. Okay, which national parks do you want to visit the most? And yes, which national park? Glacier National Park or Yellowstone? Glacier or National Park? I would say one or the other. Yeah, I know a lot of streamers use it for clips and to gain more traction. You know, I know that this sounds crazy. I'm okay with the slow burn. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I do need to do, like, to a certain extent, like, I always want to be moving forward, but I'm happy if I'm moving forward at like a slower pace than what other people would want. But I look at a lot of, like, even with what I'm doing with YouTube, the traction's been insane since starting it. But I look at, like, Twitch is a great example of I've gone this slow burn and it's been the most enjoyable experience ever. And so I don't regret like taking my time with it and everything. And so I don't feel like I need to like force it or try to like jolt it. I know that I work hard and I do make like quality. I want to make quality content. So I don't want to like try to force it. I don't know. Yellowstone is so interesting. How many people have gone to Yellowstone? Oh, Ninja. Yes. Just, it's a slow burn, you know? And also think of it like, I've talked about this before, but do you want followers or do you want a community? Like, I have a mission statement. It's at the top of my about me. And at the end it says like the why of my mission statement is because everybody deserves to feel like they belong. It's because growing up, like I didn't feel like outside of my siblings, gaming helped me feel like I belonged with friends and things like that. So like understand why you're doing it too. Like have a reason of why you're doing it. My friends and I are trying to plan a trip to Zion. Okay, Zion. Oh, damn it. I didn't think about Zion. No, I didn't think about Zion. That's true. Real KV. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging around. Thank you so much. It's a slow burn. I'm like, also the faster pace that you go, it's harder to enjoy the moments as they come along too. It is really, if you're constantly going for more and more, if you are always trying to grow, it's never going to be enough. You're never going to be satiated. Like if you're chasing numbers as your goal, you will never be satiated. It's never going to be enough. I truly believe that. So you got to find other things to be chasing if you're doing stuff like this. I really believe that. Carl, what's up? Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Bleezy, welcome back in as well. I live close to Yellowstone and have one tip. Don't come during summer, either before Memorial Day or after Labor Day. Oh, I kind of like traveling in the winter. I really do. I really do. My goal is to have a community as kind as yours, where you really get to know people. And you know what? I will say, like, as that's grown, it has gotten harder to have more of those personal conversations, especially like in the Discord. But I still will always try my hardest to like say hi to everybody. Case in point, Travis, Shuro, guys, thank you for the follows. Amish with the reset for 20 months in a row as well. Amish, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What are you chasing? Oh man. Somebody's question was like, what are some of your goals with that? So let me save that for the end, because I kind of want to close up with some other things. These are just like tidbits of 5 years, and all of this is not something I knew right away, guys. This has been like years of talking to awesome people, talking to friends, family, any thought you've had, like if you guys have done streaming or anything like that, any thought, feeling, even in other careers, I've felt it. I've felt shame, I've felt lows, I've felt highs. Like I've gone through it all, and it's not all rainbows and butterflies. So I'm not sitting up here trying to be like preachy or anything. I'm just telling you guys like what I've learned at this point. I normally do. I normally have my over the head earphones. I just haven't used them in a while. It's because I use them in a lot of my day to day, and so they never get charged by the end of the day. I know. I don't know, cars. I'm chasing cars. Gosh, great song. Great song. Karchi, thank you so much for stopping through from YouTube and for the happy 5-year wishes. Wait, picked up a shirt to share the love back. Karchi, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel and also picked up a shirt. RC, RJC, thank you for the prime sub as well. Amish, thank you so much, by the way. Okay, there's a few more and then I'm gonna close up because I definitely need to pass out. I'm getting tired of talking. Like whenever it's harder for me to like think of my words. I know that I've been talking for too long. Yeah, the merch is back up. The merch is back up. Since you said you're an avid Lord of the Rings fan, which character do you most likely connect with within the Lord of the Rings world, and why? Is it Gollum? Kelly. Okay. I thought about this because I saw this question yesterday. Outer, thank you for the hydrate. 100% Samwise. 100% Samwise. Oh my gosh, I just thought about it. Samwise has this quote that it breaks my heart every time. He says, "There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for." And I just love Sam's character because he's there for Frodo, and he's not the protagonist, but he's kind of one of them in a lot of ways, but he isn't there for the glory or anything. He's just a really good friend and he cares about him. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people underestimate him, or they maybe like dog on him or think like sometimes he's not. I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. And also the ending where he's like, "I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you." I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like for that, I do always tell you guys that I think sometimes I'm a little bit like, I think sometimes I'm loyal to a fault, but that's also why I probably, every time I take a quiz on what animal I am, I always end up being a dog. But loyalty is so important to me, and I feel like Sam just shows that in every way possible. Yeah, he's just so sweet too. He's actually a real hero. Yes, Frodo is like the face, but behind, and also like case in point, like, and while, like, let me relate this to stream. Behind every single like person, you have a support system, or you should nurture one and come up with it. And like, I mean, we don't talk about it all the time, but like my mods are amazing. Like I feel like I have a whole team behind me in what I do, from my editor to my manager to my mods. And so having a good support system in whatever you do in life is so important. And Sam was so that for Frodo, and it changed the whole outcome. It did. Gotta redeem before you drank. I gotta redeem before I drank, or I drank too much. Hold up. I'll drink again just in case. Also, we need to pop champagne. Been here since 12. J-Biz, go to bed. No. Thank you so much for hanging around and for spending the special day with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow's Banjo-Kazooie.
I know I mostly troll you, but you always say you don't know what you did to deserve the opportunity this community gives you, but it's simply because you are a great streamer and an even better person. Oh my gosh.
Great balls of fire. It's not, it's what you said more than anything too. Thank you so much, Bear. And Plant, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well, and just everybody for all of the support today. Bear. There's been a lot, there's so many more questions. But I think that it's probably a good time to close on something like that before I completely break down. And I can definitely answer some more in something else. Holy Bear, thank you so much. I know I'm gonna miss a lot of questions, but I do want to close on Grano asked, what is your best memory during the last 5 years of streaming? And I can't pick a single best memory because every moment's been incredible. Every moment. Pixel, thank you so much for the resub for 6 months in a row as well. Sunny, Will, beat-ups with the 555 bits. But it's more than that, like... let me just combine it real quick. Also with the, how did you feel about turning your hobby into a job? Did you have worries and fears? So many worries and fears, you guys. Like, so many worries and fears. And I know what you said, Bear, and I still will always not quite feel... it's not that I don't feel deserving of this, but... I guess what I mean to say is, like, I will never get used to the support that you guys show. And it's good, like, I never should, like, you know it, you ever should, but, like, it never goes past my mind that I'm able to do this full time because of you guys and because of your generosity. And I know we troll and we meme, and I try to keep it so lighthearted, but, like, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and you guys have given that to me. Godless. Alphabet, thank you so much for the 100 bits, and Godless with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Tiger. Tiger with the 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Howie with the 100 bits. Guys, we'll do a time where Phil. Phil, you're still here. You guys are still here. One of the biggest differences. Wait, I missed that. London. Yeah. Maddie,
You've earned all of this because you are an amazing person. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Chad.
London. Thank you so much. Runaway stream. Yeah, I know. London, thank you so much. I know it's been, how many hours has it been? It's been almost 14 hours. I know there were a lot of there were so many other questions, and I wish I could think. I'm getting delirious at this point. But thank you guys so much for just enabling me to be able to do this, and I really, truly will be so honored if I'm able to do this and for 5 more years. Like, it would just be the greatest honor to still be able to do this and create content and have this community 5 years from now. I would be the luckiest person, truly. Not if I'm having to play DS2. Dark Star, thank you for the 2,000 bits. That's true, I'll have to stop right before the 10 years so I don't have to play Halo. Nuke with the 1,000 bits as well. I gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate. Guys, thank you so much for so many gifted subs, donations, and just most importantly, and like, I just want to say this, like, I always meme that I'm not a bells and whistles streamer, and I know like I didn't have a lot of crazy things planned for this stream or anything, but a lot of it is like, I feel like the best thing I can give you guys is like a 12-hour stream, because time is the most important thing that you can give people, and that is what I realize you guys give to me every single stream, and it's why I will always thank you guys for that. So let's pop the champagne bottle and let's end tonight's stream on a celebration. Not tears, not tears. Rain Man, thank you so much for the kind words. Steven, we're gonna end this on a hell yeah. Bear, thank you. No, cover the keyboard. Cover the keyboard. Cover the keyboard. Crushing the mushy. I don't like to get mushy too much, but I can't help it with you guys. I know, cover my eyes, cover your ears. Steven with the 5 gifted subs. Steven, you've been here for so long today. 13 plus hour stream is more than enough, and ending with happy tears. Wait, hold on. I actually do have one more thing for you guys though. I do have one more thing. You know, like there's not a lot of craziness, but there is one more thing that I have for you guys. I'm borderline like scared that this already shook up. What if who's running around Target maybe shaking up all the champagne bottles? And honestly, why do I kind of want to do that? Oh my gosh. Should I just find my after? Just running around. Ah! Are you kidding me? Dude, somebody is running around Target shaking it up. I'm never gonna do. I spoke too soon. I will never do that to somebody else because I feel like somebody just did that to me. Somebody just did that to me. Look, let's end this with a bang. Okay, that's not, hold on. Let's end this with a bang, and then I've got one more things for you guys. No, the keyboard did not get messed up. I am actually covered in champagne, and I'm gonna need to steam clean my carpets tomorrow. My whole stream room is gonna smell like champagne, which I don't know if that's the worst thing in the world. Oh, Arminus Steven. Hold on. Okay, ready? 5 years, and here's to many more. And with that, I have one last thing that I want to do with you guys. Steven, thank you so much for 5 more gifted subs. Guys, I know that Q&A was a little short, but I have one more thing for you guys. If you will bear with me, I am soaked in champagne, so we need to do this fast. I'm telling you right now, we got to do this fast. There is one last marbles game for the night. We're finishing with one last marbles game, guys. Get in here. Steven with another 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. One more marbles games to end it all. If you've stuck around this long, thank you so much. I'm gonna make it 100%. Everybody's got a chance to win. Steven, thank you so much. Guys, thank you for 5 incredible years, and here's to many, many more. Let's do... I am soaked in champagne, so this is gonna have to be fast, but little marbles activity. Wait, rating 100%. Awesome dropping hype. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Steven, thank you so much. All right, get on in here, guys. I'm not getting in here. Mods, don't get in here. Steven. Steven, with 5 more gifted subs. With 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. I'm so disgusting right now. Ugh. All right. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Guys, thank you for the follows and welcome in. Steven, thank you so much for 5 more gifted subs. Hunter Killer with the resub for 15 months in a row, and welcome back in. Only time I'm doing this, do it, Saucy. Only time you're doing it. Why does it like the carbonation? The carbonation. All right, we're going. We're heading out. Let's go. Final marbles of the night. Let me pick a song. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I only have lo-fi. Oh, wait. Hold on. Everybody just relax. Relax. Everybody relax. All right, here we go. True Chains. True Chains. It's a mess. Oh, no. True Chains. Wait. My marbles aren't going. I'm locked. Guys, how am I? Go! West Virginia. Pritz rack ball number 1. Pritz coming in hot. Oh my gosh, I have champagne in my foot. Ah! Cheater again. A cheater again. Guys, thank you so much for 5 incredible years. And here's to many, many more. Thank you. Hey, Lamarca's not bad. Lamarca? That's not that bad. Top 5. Core! Phil! What are you doing? Phil! Guys, thank you so much for everything tonight. Let me see if I can take this party somewhere else. Hold up. Before we get out of here. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna see. Oh, perfect. Although, oh no. Okay, wait, no, this is perfect. Let's go continue this party, guys. We're gonna go raid. Ah! Aries, thank you for the 100 bits. Guys, this is actually perfect. We're with the 50 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Guys, because I need to pass out, we're gonna raid Sailor B. She is playing Mass Effect. So I'm gonna need you guys to drop Cast a Love and go enjoy Mass Effect before I gotta pop in and pop out because of the spoilers. But 40 Stoic. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Phil, 40. So many of you guys stuck around for the entire stream. We're going again because it's the end of stream. We're going again. We're doing it again. Steven, thank you so much. Guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Spazzy with the 2,000 bits as well. The cat Game of Thrones. Guys, thank you for just spending the day with me. And I cannot wait to spend the next few years with you guys as well. Hopefully many, many more. Guys, please go give Sailor B some love. She's an amazing variety streamer. Playing Mass Effect right now, so I'm gonna dive in and then dive back out. Like, guys, this is just as much of a celebration for you guys as me, because a year ago, I almost quit streaming because I couldn't keep doing both. And it was because of you guys that I was able to make the decision to keep doing this. And I've not looked back and regretted it ever since. And it's because of this community, and it continues to be because of this community.
Yeehaw!
So
I'm a cowboy!
So I really freaking love you guys. And thank you. Okay, bye. Bye now. Kevin, Siba, Arm, Demo, P-Dubs. It's gonna kick me in 30 seconds. I will see you guys tomorrow.